0, 1.
Let's get started.
Why they stopping me?
Bye, crypto bro.
What's going on, crypto world? It's that guy again, Ball Deep Crypto, coming at you with another XLM piece. This time we're going to be comparing XLM to Ethereum. Trash. Before we get into it, Ball Deep Crypto is not a financial advisor. He's just a guy talking to a computer about what he's interested in, what he's doing. What you do with your money is your choice. This is not financial advice. That being said, let's get into it. First post we're going to look at here is from Tomar Weller. There is one universal truth in the stellar ecosystem. Anything that at pale touches turns into a movement. ZK is up next, and as we know, ZK is going to be the primary focus of Protocol 24. We did a video on it. It's in the archives. Watch it if you're trying to fall asleep. It's boring as hell, like most of these, but it's there if you need it. As you can see, me 2 minutes after at Tom Weller says, have you heard of Nor Lang? Here we go. As you can see, Nor Lang is a private applications, easy to build. Nor is an open source programming language for building ZK applications with familiar Rust-like syntax. As we know, Stellar is Rust-centric. So this is big news. Obviously, this is coming. This is going to help the overall Soroban Stellar ecosystem for RWAs and TVL as a whole. So big news. Shout out to him for all of this. Now, as we go here, we're going to talk about, my favorite, Ethereum. Trash. Staking withdrawal queue has surpassed 10 billion, 2.4 million ETH, pushing the average waiting time to over 41 days. Now, what does that mean? So this guy says, if I get this correct, ETH holders that have been staked their ETH and now want to redeem them are faced with a slow exit by network design. In PE, there's a concept of gate, which means similar. You can get in, but it's difficult to get out. Hardly a positive. This person says, exactly. I was staked to it. It took about a month to get it back, sold it, and shut down the account. So if you want to stake it, people expect it to be held for a long time. Now, most staking periods will tell you how long it's going to be locked and everything else, but it looks like this has been added on to the usual time. I don't know if that's because of network slowage or the amount in there. I'm not really sure about all that. I'm not an Ethereum trash guy, but just want to give you a heads up on what's going on at per Coin Telegraph. Now we're going to go over here to Merlin the Trader. He's saying bullish. I'm not. Vitalik confirms the December 3rd Fusaka upgrade will unlock massive Ethereum trash scaling. ETH is entering its performance era. More users, lower fees, more demand. Come on now. You guys already know how I feel about that. So, looks like Ethereum trash is getting an upgrade to its system. Let's see how it stacks up against Stellar and Soroban. Let's dive a little deeper. Now, as you can see here, we're going to do a little overview. The Fusaka upgrade is Ethereum's trash next major hard fork, scheduled for mainnet activation on December 3rd, 2025. It focuses on enhancing scalability by increasing blob capacity for layer 2 rollup data from 3 to 6 blobs per block initially, with phased increases, raising the block gas limit from 45 million to 150 million, and optimizing validator rewards and fee mechanisms. This builds on previous upgrades like Dencun, aiming to make Ethereum trash more efficient for high throughput applications without compromising security. Now, Soroban, obviously, is Stellar's smart contract platform, launched in Protocol 20 in 2024 and matured through subsequent upgrades. It's WASM-based WebAssembly designed for secure, efficient execution with a focus on asset tokenization, payments, and real-world assets. It's integrated natively into Stellar's core ledger for seamless interoperability. We love that word, interoperability. Now, Stellar Protocol 24 is the network's upcoming upgrade, likely early 2026, based on recent discussions, emphasizing privacy and zero-knowledge ZK, which we just talked about, proof. It aims to position Stellar as a leader in privacy-preserving transactions and ZK applications, building on Protocol 23, shout out to that, WISC, activated in September of this year, 2025, which introduced parallel transaction execution, lower latency, and improved Soroban's tooling for up to 5,000 transactions per second. So there we go. We kind of got an overview of each one. We've got scalability and throughput. Ethereum Trash, it's got strong via layer 2 rollups, Optimism, and Arbitrum. Fusaka boosts rollup data availability 8x, enabling 100K plus TPS across L2s. Base layer, which is 15 to 30 transactions per second. Stellar, Soroban and Protocol 24. Its native layer scalability, Protocol 23 and 24 targets 5,000 TPS with parallel execution and ZK optimizations. Soroban handles complex contracts without sharding. Now, the cost efficiency. L2 drops fees further, projected to be 0.001 per transaction for similar transfers. Base layer gas fees remain variable. Of course, it's variable. That's how it is. From 50 cents to $5 during congestion. Come on now, people. More predictable post Fusaka. Now, obviously, Stellar has ultra low, 0.02 XLM per Soroban transaction, including resource metering for CPU and ledger reads, fixed and spam resistance. That's a fixed fee. Now, ecosystem and adoption, massive 50 billion plus DeFi and TVL. I don't get it. 1 million plus daily users, vast developer tools, Solidity, EVM. Fusaka enhances institutional appeal with lower node costs. Obviously, you've got growing in payments and RWAs, USDC on Stellar with remittances. You got 2 million daily transactions, but smaller DeFi, only 500 million in TVL. Protocol 24 adds ZK for privacy-focused apps. People, I keep telling you this. Stellar's coming for that what? That ass. This is the old way. The new way is going to be Stellar. But it's just, hey, not financial advice. It's just a guess. Now you got privacy and security. Improving via ZK rollups, but base layer pseudonymous. Fusaka adds blob fee bounds for better DOS resistance. Now, Stellar has Protocol 24, introduces advanced ZK for private transactions and assets. Soroban's WASM sandbox is secure by design, with Stellar's federated consensus, the SCP, emphasizing robustness over full decentralization. Developer experience, you've got mature EVM tools, but gas optimization complex. Fusaka adds dev tools for better metering. You've got Stellar and Soroban with Rust-based via WASM, cleaner for payments and assets, Protocol 23 unified events and logs, Greenfield, but less libraries in EVM. Sustainability, it's got proof of stake, 0.01% of Bitcoin's energy. Fusaka reduces node data burdens, and nothing on the Stellar side. Now, obviously, cost difference summary. Stellar and Soroban transactions cost 0.40 with a 1 versus Ethereum Trash post Fusaka L2 0.001. 100 times difference for simple ops. There we go. So Stellar Soroban 100 times different. When you're talking about large scale, people, dollars and cents, those cents add up to a lot of dollars. Now, for complex DeFi, Ethereum Trash L2s might close the gap to 10 to 20x, but Stellar's predictability avoids spikes. Over 1 million transactions, Stellar saves 10,000 versus Ethereum Trash L2. Come on now. Like I said, pennies make dollars. 10,000 additional more dollars to use Ethereum Trash. I don't think so. I think it's going to shift here, people. That's why I'm here talking about it. What do I know? I'm a guy making 20 bucks an hour. Who would I choose and why, I asked? As Grok, built by XAI to seek truth and maximize utility, I choose Stellar with Soroban and Protocol 24 for most real-world use cases today, and that's exactly what we want. We want real-world use cases, institutions. That's exactly what Stellar is and Soroban's going to do. They're going to move assets, and for all of the big players in the world, in my opinion. And even more so post-upgrade. Why? Cost and speed are king for practical adoption, cross-border payments, and RWAs, where Ethereum, trash, fees, even optimized, create friction for billions of users in emerging markets. Doesn't sound like the future to me. Stellar's focus on inclusive finance aligns with efficient, low-barrier tech. Think instant settlements versus Ethereum's trash, L2 bridging delays. Protocol 24 ZK privacy seals it for sensitive apps like private stablecoin transfers. That being said, if you're building a viral DeFi protocol or NFT marketplace, like you want to be an NFT dork like the kids, do it. You need Ethereum. You need Ethereum trash liquidity moat because that's where everybody is now. But that will change, people. It's going to change. I mean, Stellar's probably not going to turn into an NFT marketplace, but who knows? Fusaka makes it a no-brainer there. Ultimately, superior depends on your goals. Stellar for efficient utility, Ethereum trash for expansive innovation. Come on now. You know I'm a utility person. That's what I talk about. I'm about that utility. That's all I got on this. You obviously know how I feel about Ethereum trash and how I feel Stellar with the Soroban upgrade is the superior mechanism for RWA's tokenization of assets, and it's just a matter of time before all the big players and the institutional players roll in, and they're the ones with all the money. All the retail's playing on Ethereum. The big money's going to be coming to Stellar, in my opinion. I guess time will tell. That's all I got for today. Thank you for your time. Time is money, and I appreciate you spending it here. Hopefully you got some value out of this. I hope each and every one of you have a great day. And like I always say, chase a check, never chase a bitch.